Hey guys, Captain's here and First Mate Hugo, and he's manned himself in his usual position up in the crow's nest. Alright, got a cup of coffee there. And as you can see, we're sitting here at about 20 degrees Celsius, 68. The porter is done, and we just took a grav reading, and we're sitting about anywhere between 10:10 to 10:12 with this one. So about 5.12% to 5%, however this thing comes out, but that's what it seems like it's sitting at. So we're going to get the bottling today, just a little update video from yours truly and the First Mate. Yeah, so we'll bring you back when we get some bottling done and see where we're at. Be right back. Okay guys, here is what it looks like. Dark. And for the initial, it's got some brown hues to it from what I see. I don't know if you can see in this lighting. I'm trying to get some natural lighting in here other than the fluorescence in the kitchen. Smell? Chocolatey, sweet, malty. Let's take a flat sip. Chocolatey, hints of coffee. And at 5%, there's not really an alcohol burn. Some of my beers, the darker beers, have been like, at first, before they're carbonated and all that, you taste that alcohol taste. But chocolatey, roasty. Put a little roast in there, so it's not too bad, not too bitter. Smooth. Oh yeah, this is going to come out real nice. So that's the initial taste test right off the hydrometer. Cheers. And we'll give a better review once we finish bottling. And it carbs up another 3 weeks. So, catch it. Alright guys, the captain has to do a little DIY to his Cooper's fermenter kit because I can't find my daggone bottling stick wand thing that goes into this part right here. So I had to improvise. I got my racking cane tubing and I shoved it in here. I was able to shove it in there, and it's going to go into the bottles this way. So we're going to try and do that and maintain the flow by opening and closing this. So I'm gonna get my daughter or somebody to help me because I'm gonna maintain this so the flow doesn't come out too fast and overflow onto my floor. Because the captain misplaced his hello baby girl. The captain misplaced the little tube here, that little wand, that little PVC wand that goes inside here and has a little blue tip that when it hits the bottle, it's a bottling wand, and it hits the bottom of the bottles, and hey, stuff happens in this house. Stuff disappears. So that's our little DIY for today, and hopefully get the flow of it and into there. So I'm not going to be able to shoot no footage of that, especially when I have to really concentrate on doing this. So if you guys have this type of fermenter and you misplace the wand like I did, well, just get some PVC tubing and try to shove it up in there. Make sure I haven't tried it yet, but I want to see if it works. I gotta get this bottled. So I already put the priming sugar in here, mixed it around once. So I'm letting it sit and settle in there for a little bit so it gets all in, and then we're gonna bottle. Alright, bottling day is done. I know I didn't show any footage of it, but it was a pain in the butt to maintain that hand on the valve and the spigot end of the hose into the bottles. So yeah, and make friends with paper towels, definitely. This is my first time doing it. I know there's hardly any lighting in here, but they got everything in the closet. 2 crates, about about 40 beers. My Grolsch bottles here. So, yep, I got it covered up with the heating blanket. So there's only about 60 degrees in the closet right now. So the heating blanket comes in handy with the fermenter and with carboning up the beer. So this is going to sit for about 3 weeks. So, yeah. End of the brew day, guys. Hope this I'm on camera here. But yeah, end of the brew day. A lot of cleaning up. I'm going to take you over there and show you what's left in the fermenter. Alright, brought you back here. And I got my sanitized water that has been boiled, and all this has been boiled. What I'm doing here is today, first time, I've done this before, but it's been a couple years or a year or so that I did this before, so that's what's left, all the trubby-dub-dub, and some beer, obviously. I'm going to pour that into there, and I'm going to try to harvest this yeast for another brew later down the road, and maybe another porter or another stout. Use this English style yeast, liquid yeast that I used this time on another brew. Now, I don't know when I go to open this after I wash it out and harvest it, if it's going to be any good by then. Because obviously a lot of people do it within 2 weeks, maybe a month. I don't know when I'm going to revisit the darker beer again. So, it's an experiment that me and the first mate Hugo are going to try to attempt. Because a lot of people on YouTube have been posting up videos like Craig and using yeast over and over and over and over and over again for infinity. Obviously, if I want my beer to taste as good as what's coming out right now, it's a risk. And to do 5 gallons of beer and dump some yeast in there that may or may not work to its full advantage, obviously I'll do a starter before I would, attempt to just pitch it. I'm not going to just do that. I would start it up, see if it ferments, and start, a couple days ahead of time before the brew and see if it works. And if it does, hey, maybe I'll give it a go. But we'll see. We'll have to see. It's an experiment, and that's what we're all about here. So, we'll give it a go. I'm going to harvest this yeast. Maybe I'll shoot that footage. I'll bring you back when it's done and washed and in here. But obviously it's going to take a little bit because there's plenty of videos on YouTube if you guys don't know what I'm talking about. So, check them out. I have to get in there and start watching some of your guys' videos. It's been a while. I gotta get back on that. I'm getting backed up. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this footage for this week's Homebrew Wednesday or whatever day I post this up. So, we'll catch you on the next one. And remember, let's set sail. Alright guys, it's been sitting in the fridge for about an hour. A lot of more suspension is going to go on though through time, so they don't have to rewash this a couple times. But you can see all that stuff. There's still stuff floating in there. Towards the top, you got the water and beer at the top. So obviously, probably in another day, it'll drop out all the way to where you have a nice creamy yeast. So we'll have to wait and see how long it takes. I'm thinking probably about a day. And yeah. We'll either wash it again or just leave it like that, decant the stuff off the top, and then just get as much yeast. Pour this into another jar and just try to harvest the yeast and leave whatever junk is behind. Alright.